Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of your Daily Dose. If you haven't already checked it out, make sure you look at How Tao, the Generation 6 video out from One Shot's account. Released that earlier this morning around 6 a.m. So I decided that, it was. I normally don't do this. I normally am so lazy that I cannot be bothered. But I had some free time today, being a Sunday, so I decided that we might as well finish off and get ourselves a 5-star rank. I wonder if we get a billion power. That'll be interesting. No, not quite. Not quite. Maybe we'll get a billion though if we get all of these ones. Make sure you do your side quests, of course, because you will get Sons of the World. And I mean, it's another legendary for the tasks, right? You know what I mean? It's like, you might as well do it. Close. All right. Well, 800 million-ish isn't too bad. We did get that just by being diligent. Main thing that I'm excited about is always that there's gold. I don't really care about the content. I care about the gold. The last fight isn't very hard. It's still Generation 2 heroes. So most players should be able to clear that at around, well, I want to say a reasonable power level. Oh, we can finally promote one to legendary. Geez, you need 60k. Okay, all right. I see you there. We'll get you to legendary. It's going to be a long process. So if you don't like the Spirit Star Compass crap, notice how I said crap. It's okay. Just do it. That's my only suggestion is do it. Don't think about it. Get these ones to legendary. Ideally, you should probably get everything to epic before you start working on the legendaries. But I feel like the biggest issue we're gonna face is not getting enough of the premiums to upgrade. Because you need like 25 of these star stones to get them all to epic. So I would focus on one tree. Personally, I went with the equipment. Mainly because everybody has decent equipment. Everyone has myth equipment. And I just feel like that's probably the better decision, to be honest. Everybody can get equipment in this game fairly easy. The other stuff, maybe not so much, like the divine weapons and stuff like that. What's this one? This is the tactics. Tactics can be tricky. Divine weapons can be tricky. And relics can be. But I feel like equipment is the sure bet. The sure bet. So if you already haven't done so, start investing in there. Make sure you're doing your daily tasks. I don't like Siege or the bloody competitive thing. I forget what it's called. The trials. It's just a waste of time. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The main crux of this, the main thrust of this is going to be talking about this. We do have Sky Piercer as the premium reward, which is actually pretty cool. I'm going to check out to see if it's actually in any of the packages as well. Mainly because I would love to be able to finish this off. As much as I'd prefer to get maybe Gong Sung to 3-star on the account, the reality is that he's okay at 2. He's okay at 2. I do have a couple of shards. I got 15 shards there. How many of those? No, I got 15 of there. So how many do I actually need to get him to 3-star? I think I need 100. So it really is a juggle. If look, if you hit the jackpot, you're pretty much getting your guaranteed, right? Yeah, I need 100 to get him to 3-star. How many of these shadow things that I need like 65 shadows. It's really just I guess it's a bit of a gamble. Can you get shadow from Sky? I keep calling it shadow. You can get Sky Piercer. Should we go all in on Sky Piercer? How many shards do I have of the bull? I've only got 4 shards, but I own 40 of the chests. We're kind of in the same boat. I could either go and try and 4-star the bull, or I can try and build the Sky Piercer. Honestly, I feel like we're going to go Sky Piercer. And the reason that I say that is because Annihilation Event should have Sky Piercer out next. I am going to go with you there as well, just in case we get lucky. And of course, we're going to keep going there. But for this one, guaranteed, hands down, always go with the tactics first. If you can build all of these tactics just for the synergy alone, it is absolutely worthwhile. They are better than all of the legendary ones that are turned into mythic. So I would strongly recommend getting these in their base form. Any of the other ones is not really worth it. If you have already got all the tactics, you can try and complete some of these ones if you are missing them just for the synergy. But I would probably recommend going for the legendaries, grabbing a couple of these ones. The drop rate on the legendary seems to be pretty good, so I have managed to get a couple of these ones in the past so that I could make the legendary transformations purely for the index. So you still get a pretty decent boost for the transformations. So if we go into the heroes, if we go into MC, we click on the transformation tab, even under the legendary sort of indexes over here, I mean, you're getting 15% damage increase or damage reduction. So it's up to you. It really is. I just need Zhao Yun for 25% more HP and 15% defense. So, I mean, it's worth it. It is worth it just for those statistics alone. However, there are some potential better ones to do. Arguably, I honestly would just focus on Mythic Tactics. Because if you want to max out your Mythic Tactics, you need, I believe, at least 4 of them per Mythic Tactic to max them out. I think it's 4. I'm almost positive it's 4. Let's have a look. Because I know I needed the ones before. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Research. So I needed 1, then that's 2, and then after that, I believe the next stage is another one. I think it is 4. I feel like it's 4. Yes, I'm going to go with 4. Let me know in the comment section. If it's 3 or 4, either way, you need a bucket load of them, and they are hard to get, so I would recommend going down that path. And of course, we're going to go here. Pretty stock standard. Do your missions every day. You will get 6 of these little flags. Best value is going to be the dollar package there. You get 3 extra pull attempts for $1.59. If you are a light spender, I would recommend going with those ones. And of course, if you are looking for value package, these ones are great too. You can pretty much just custom build the ones you want. Sadly, you can't really select the premium reward. It's always going to be 5. But if you are looking to build them, you might as well do these ones. This is actually a good selection chest if you're looking to get to the grade 3 or mythic. And of course there's gold. And you can pretty much do these ones every single day. In my opinion, these are the best value out of them. The reason being is that God's blessing is kind of limited. You do, however, you do have a selection chest there. You miss any of the talents. So if you don't really want to be building any of this crap, probably just go with the value packages in the event themselves. Now, talking about that, we might as well grab all of these. 9k gold is going to get you 30 pulls. The event goes for another 2 days and 12 hours, meaning you should get another 12 wishing stones, which will put you in the vicinity of around 40, what is that? Well, let me do the maths. It's like 48. So if you spent a little bit of money and grabbed one of these packages and potentially a dollar package, you will be able to get 15 of a shard selection chest. So if you are, in fact, going to work towards your divine weapon, there is a solid chance that that will be able to do it if you are a light spender. Most players have already built their Generation 5 hero. I would say 99% of players have already done it. So if you are looking to star them up, you only need 30, then you need 60, then you need 100. So that's 1 star through to 3. It is definitely worth it. It is absolutely fundamentally worth ranking them up. And the reason being, if you don't already know that, A, they get bloodline passives, plus they get these other abilities. So at 0 star, they get damage and control chance with enemies. Then, of course, they get crit percentage. Then, of course, they get damage reduction, which is huge. At 3 star is the accuracy boost, which is actually required for these heroes. And then above that, it's pretty much stock standard. You do get a damage bonus at 5 star and, of course, evasion. And at the last stage, you basically get additional control chance against anything below mythic. Not that we're really playing in an era where we use legendaries anymore anyway. But it is what it is, right? I would recommend leveling up your heroes if you can do so. All right, enough talking. Let's jump into it. Let's slow this down. You know how PB likes it. He likes that solo pull action. Let's see if the animation is kind to me today. The junk. The junk. Wow, we got the first one. Let's do a 10 bomb. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 of those shards. All right, I'll take that. Got that. 9 shards. Let's do another 10 bomb. 10, 11. We got 11 shards. Not that fantastic. Let's do some solo pulls. I would really, really like that Mythic Tactic game. Stop giving me this legendary bullshit. I don't need the legendaries. I want the Mythic Tactics. Come on. Solo pull me up. Can we get it? I mean, it's giving us pretty consistent. We are getting some of those ones. Sadly, we did not get it. Ooh, there you go. But you managed to pull that one. That's pretty cool. So how many of these did we get? Where are you? Where are you? We got 18. All right, we got 18. 18 is not going to help us out, but we're going to just pull these out anyway. So we got 18 of you. Oh, if we spend a little bit of more money, maybe we get the 15 guaranteed. How many does that leave us at, though? How many does that leave us at? And the other reason I was thinking that, so if we get the 15, that's 70, nearly 80, plus the 12 pulls. It's possible. It's possible with like $10 to get this, I feel like. Depending on your RNG, I feel like it's probably possible to get this one for this account. I'll be thinking about that. The other thing is too, it probably will be in Annihilation as well. So if I don't decide to spend some money on it, there is some strong possibilities that I'll be able to build it with the gold and RNG in the next Annihilation event. I think that'll probably be in about a week's time anyway. But let me know in the comment section down below, did you get lucky? Did you manage to pull any of the heroes or the weapons or the tactics that you are looking forward to? Basically, we're just waiting for this to end. Once Celebration ends, I think we'll have the Family Fest again, which means we're going to get even more Generation 5 shards for gold, which is going to be fantastic. So save some of your gold for that one. I don't think I need to remind you all, but if you don't spend your hoes and your weaves and your bows, you will lose them all. So make sure that you are spending them before the event finishes. If you have some left over, I would just recommend grabbing whatever looks decent, just so you don't miss out. I'm just going to grab some of these ones. Why? I don't know. I just decided to do it. Just because they're going to sit there forever. Anyway, let us know in the comment section down below how you went. And basically, I'm still looking for Zenji. I need Zenji before this comes to an end so that I can do a review of her. I'll have to keep tracking her down. I know not a lot of in-game players that play away, that spend money, are still playing the game. But it will be cool. It will be cool if I can actually find an account with her. Otherwise, I'll just have to do a generic review and maybe find somebody to fight that built her. But again, it's very hard to find that. The only person I can probably think about would probably be you. But you didn't build her either. Old mate Sif didn't. Cephalon. You didn't. You're keeping Oda. You didn't build her. Interesting. Not that you have to. It's just that I thought the only one that would be able to maybe do it would be you. Another person did ask. So if this is your little reward. I'll go do this before I forget. But this is your little reward. Someone did ask about the rankings of the top heroes in Asia. And the easiest way to do that is basically to go into here. You wanted to see, I believe, Franco. Anything that has... Where is he? Where are you? Where are you? You wanted to see Franco, Semet, and AK. So Franco is in Star Legion, obviously. And he is running this following team. I believe he is running a Time Hero Synergy, if I'm not mistaken. That's his formation up there. That's the actual Time Hero formation, by the way. So this is basically his account. He's maxed out, I would say, the majority of his gear sets. Of course, Shishiro, very, very cool. Zhao-Un, bit of a no-brainer. Definitely be running Skypiercer on this one if you are running him. Shingen. Interesting. So you did go with Shingen after all. And of course, Murray, and last but not least, Oda. I'd say Oda will be the one that he replaces first for the next Generation 6, but we'll have to see. I think he's probably going to replace this for the Gen 5 Time Hero, but we'll see. We'll see. We're just going to speculate. 6.66 trillion. His beast look like that thus far. His combo charms, as you can see, are on the screen. He went with the Generation 5, which is the one with Zhao Yun and Gong Sun. Pretty interesting. I think he just went with the max ones out of there. And he actually went with Lu Ming as his transformation. Pretty cool. Next is Semet, and his is going to be a interesting. He went with Wu Nation. Okay, so technically Franco's is a Shu Nation. Arguably, we'd say he's more Shu, but he's a Time Hero Nation. This guy is Wu. Of course, he's got Lu Su rocking that out. Lu Su, Lu Meng with the Sky Piercer. Of course, Zhang Jiang. He is a beast anyway, so it does make sense for him to be a little bit more offensive with the Jade Dragon Blade. Still running Date, which is kind of confusing, but I guess he didn't want to invest in. I guess he didn't want to invest in. Is it? Oh, what was his name again? Murray and the other one. I forget the other one's name. You know who I'm talking about. The Fire guy. He probably could have invested in him, but he does have Oda on his team as well, and he's probably the second strongest at 5.13. Where is AK? I think AK would be the only other one that would be in the 5 trillion range. We do have an honorable mention of WSL. You are also rocking a... That's the guy there. No, Yashiro. Yeah, I was thinking. Yashiro or the other guy. I would have thought that as a Wu Nation, he would have been running them. Interesting. But there you go. He's also there. And who is the last one? Da da da. These are the ones that win all of the server brackets, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured that one out. I don't know where AK disappeared to. Did I already go past you? Or you might not be in our server bracket. I might not be able to find you. You might be in the cross server. I'd say AK is in the cross server, so we're not going to go looking for him. But they are pretty much the strongest ones out of all of them. Master Office is the strongest one in our little bracket, but that's pretty much it. So, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, notification button. Make sure you jump into our Discord in the link in the description box below. Let us get to 500. Don't be afraid. We actually are running some competitions on other games. I think it's Pocket Heroes is another one. Hit up one of my nuts there if you want to know any of the details. He is running a competition through the Discord. That's pretty exciting. On Android and iOS. I believe Android needs an adapter to play that game. But I think it's DOP rewards that he will be giving out with that one. So make sure you jump in there. Everyone can enter. Of course, everyone is free to join. And I think if you see me on Facebook, make sure you add me as a friend as well. Interact with the post so that it gets shared and liked. It just helps the YouTube algorithm and, of course, Facebook. And, of course, if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, notification button one more time. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.